Have you ever questioned why you feel how you feel when something undesirable happens? Why some people get angry and why some people get sad? Why do you get angry or why do you get sad? Because I have, and I have for a very long time. And I have for a very long time because I had seen that all successful people were very angry people, especially when they were young. And everything that they did not like about their situation, everything that they did not like that happened in their lives, they got angry about it and they used that anger to get the life they wanted. Me, on the other hand, I had a very shitty life and I knew I wanted a very different life. But I was never getting angry about it. I was always getting sad, depressed, you could say. And what was worse on top of that is that because I had seen on successful people that they got angry and I was getting sad, and I knew that about myself, I was getting even sadder because the fuck, I'm not getting the emotions they're getting and I'm not feeling the motivation to do the work, so my life is going to continue being shit because I don't have the energy of the angry people. And that drove me nuts. I used to be so sad about it. And it is true, if you get sad, it is a very low energy state and you cannot really use that little energy to do shit. You cannot wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning because you are sad, but you can wake up at 5 a.m. because you are angry. You cannot have a kick-ass workout because you are sad, but if you are angry, you have the best workout in your life. The same holds true for working on your business or whatever else you want to do. So, how do you go from being a sad motherfucker to an angry motherfucker? And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about picking fights with people or anything like that. And I'm not talking about being a retard that stews in his misery all day and he's like angry to himself. Nothing like that. Because anger is great only if you can channel it. Channel it means that you feel the anger, but you don't let it take over your life and drive you crazy. You use it to change your life. So for example, let's say your girl breaks up with you. One person is going to be sad, one person is going to be angry, but like try to call her and call her friends and do a bunch of stupid shit, and his anger gets the best of him. And there's the person that gets angry, but gets angry in the sense of, fuck that noise, bro, I like that girl and now I don't have her. Fuck that, I'm not accepting that. I'm going to do better, so next time that I'm with a girl that I like, I don't get into a situation where I lose her. Guess which guy out of those three is going to be the winner? It's very fucking simple, the guy that has the anger and can also channel it. So, how do you turn being sad into being angry? Well, there's no formula. It's pretty much your ego that determines whether you're going to get angry or sad. Because when a situation that is bad happens, the reason you get angry is because your ego is not going to accept it. So for example, if you have a high standard about yourself and you believe you deserve a lot of shit, when you don't have those things you want, you're going to get angry. But if you don't have those things, but you have a very low standard of yourself, you see yourself as unremarkable, as somebody that does not deserve much, you're not going to really get angry about not having the things you want. You're going to get sad but kind of accept it because you don't believe you deserve it. So the reason you don't get angry and you get sad is because you don't believe you deserve shit. It's very simple. So how do you go from believing you don't deserve shit to believing you deserve the world, so you can be angry you don't have the world, so you can channel that energy into getting the fucking world? Once again, it is very simple, and it is composed of two things. One thing is kind of a hack, and it is like trying to reprogram your subconscious mind that has the belief that you don't deserve anything with techniques of reprogramming your subconscious mind. I'm not going to get extensively into those here, but they're very interesting. It's affirmations, it's visualizations, It is using the states where you go from being asleep to being awake, so the first thing in the morning or just after a nap, and conversely, the time just before you go to sleep. And those are the two best times to reprogram your subconscious mind, because you are very relaxed and you are very, like, your brain waves slow down, and that is the time where you can have the most access to your subconscious, and it is prime time to reprogram it. So what I suggest is every night before you go to sleep, you either pick an affirmation that you like about being worth and having worth and deserving what you want to deserve, and or maybe do some visualization. They are both very good. I prefer visualization. It is a more rich experience, and it provides more. It's more powerful. You're going to get more of an effect out of it. But you can do whatever you want. The other thing you can start doing is a lot more logical, you could say, and that would be raising what you believe you deserve by actually putting in the work. So let's say, for example, that at this moment in time you wake up at like 7 or 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning. It's kind of random, it depends on what time you go to sleep. You do play some video games, you do kinda scroll on TikTok, you watch some porn, you do some low vibration activities, and you know they're low vibration, and that affects you mentally. Aside from the addiction part and all the drawbacks the activities have in themselves, the fact that you know the drawbacks and you still indulge, it constantly tells yourself that you're kind of a piece of shit that does not deserve much. So by simply cutting things like that out, by simply starting to work more, by starting a business, by doing in general the work you need in your life, hitting the gym even, you're going to start to build some self-worth, because you're going to subconsciously say, like, your subconscious mind is going to say, this motherfucker is putting in some work, he deserves more. And no matter how fucked up your childhood is and how low you view yourself, if you start putting in the work, you are going to raise that. And the more you raise that, the more the visualizations and the affirmations are going to compound with it. And the more they compound, the better results you're going to get. And the better results you're going to get, the more angry you're going to get you don't have more. Because when you get results, you also believe you deserve more. Because you get in a positive cycle, in an upward spiral. It's quite easy. So, do not be a sad motherfucker, be an angry motherfucker that can control it. Good luck.